Welcome back to the channel, man. I know it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all miss me or whatever. But I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably know me for the How to Roll a Hot Grabber, Spliff. People saying they see me doing that. Y'all probably know me for like Jolly Bee review. I did those years ago, but now I'm about to, stay consistent. I'm about to really get active. But this video right here is about something serious and why I've been seeing success and all of that. But the first thing first is I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to get active with me. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to really do this thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep this thing going. Yeah. Do that right now. Like, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Boom. I bet now we active. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain to y'all like how I've been seeing success and the main reason why I stopped working 9 to 5 jobs. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, 9 to 5s was I feel like it was slowing me down, and I have a lot of experience doing them. For instance, I've worked probably about 15 to 20 9 to 5 jobs, so I can tell you about certain things and what's the point and how you limit yourself and all of that. And I got the list. So boom, I'm gonna let y'all know exactly how this all started. So we started. One of them I worked at was Golden Crust. It's a Jamaican restaurant. My step pops and my mom built that restaurant. They built it from scratch. It's in Far Rockaway. It was on Mott Avenue. That one was crazy. Yeah, facts. So I seen them built it up from scratch, everything. I was working in there. They had me doing registers, doing boxes, doing this, doing that, getting paid my little hourly or whatever. Didn't work out. They ended up selling the restaurant because they wasn't able to spend as much time with family, and they realized that there was a lot of overhead that was involved in it. But they built it up and they sold it, so I guess it wasn't too bad. I also did PAL, South Bronx Police Athletic League. That's like when you like watching the kids, you like a counselor or whatever during the summer times. I did that hourly rate. Boom, boom, boom. Main thing is don't settle. Like these jobs will make you feel like they need you or you need it or whatever the case may be. But there is millions of jobs out there. Don't be afraid to just leave one job and go to the next one, because possibility is you will find a better job, which is what happens to me every time. I did Macy's shoe department, Queens Center Mall when it was jumping back then. I did T-Mobile solution at the kiosk back in the day. I was getting commission. I was one of the top salespeople in there. In Macy's, I was one of the top salespeople too. I would sell almost 100 shoes a day. But my check at the end of the week was like $200. And I was working 5 days, bro. So it's like, you can sell as much shoes as you want. It's not going to do nothing for you like that. You know what I'm saying? You might get a little of experience just, marketing and networking with people. But when it comes to really trying to be successful and get money for real, nah, that ain't it. I did Radio Shack. Facts. Westbury when that was open. My cousin had put me on to that job. He was the manager, so he just easily got me the job. But I went in there and then I turned it up. I was one of the top salespeople again. Facts. Top salesman. I was locking people in for insurance, getting iPhones sold, breaking records, getting like 200 for the week. I gotta ask people for rides to get home. Like, facts. Remember somebody gave me a ride home one time, one of the managers, and as soon as he dropped me off I was living at my mom's crib. Bro, he got into a car accident. Boom. I'm like, yo, man, this is crazy. My one ride home, he get into a car accident. What am I gonna do now? Crazy. So I was paying for Ubers, making no money. Facts. That was that one. I did Barnes and Nobles. Did that for like 2 or 3 months. Made some basic money. I did a company called eWorks. We had to do surveys, grab people in the mall, stop them, make them do surveys for like 5 minutes, boop, 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 and get our commission. That one was pretty dope. But I broke the record in the United States for that job. I got the most sales in one day, broke the whole record. They had to come, they sent somebody in and thought that it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do, but they figured out that it was real, and then I got my credit, but it didn't do nothing for me. I didn't make no extra stupid amount of money, or I wasn't recognized. It didn't move me up. Still the same job. I did Cornell Cooperative Extension. I was like an intern in there. That was my mom's job. I did AAA roadside service, picking up the phones. You feel me? Picking up the phones, answering, helping people that stuck on the side of the road. Crazy. What else I did? I did 1199. They had the union job. That one was crazy. Yeah, I had the 1199 job. We was just answering phone calls in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, bobbing, meeting new people. They wouldn't let us really leave the booth. We just did sit in the chair and answer calls. I was working for Chartwells when I went to SUNY Albany. They had me working in the cafeteria. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Picking up people's plates. They had me in the ice cream section. Get crazy, get crazy. I was trying to make a little bit of money when I was in college. We didn't have it like that. My mom set me up there like, I had no bread. I had to try to get some. Facts. Word. I did New York Life. I had gotten my life insurance license and everything. Took the test, got that. Worked for New York Life for a couple months, getting people signed up. They told me that it was the next biggest thing. Didn't work. I sold candy when I was in high school. You could bring it all the way back. Like, I've been an entrepreneur and I've been trying to chase my dreams since at a young age. But, at a certain point in time where, like, people that want to see good for you, they think that working a job is better for you and that. So when you start listening to people and they tell you, oh, get a job and this and that, it starts getting to your mind and you start thinking you actually need a job. But in actuality, after all these jobs, I realized, like, listen, I'm a real entrepreneur. I'm a hustler. Like, this ain't gonna work for me. So I started selling water. Word. Right there on Linden Boulevard. I started bringing in like $100 a day selling water. That was more than any job I ever made. You know what I'm saying? So there's always opportunity out there. I also did Cutco, where I was selling like knives to people door to door, selling knives, getting commission, going to meetings, all kind of stuff. I sold Chia Vita, like another natural, like it was a nice natural drink with the acai berry in it. Had antioxidants. I was selling that. Had stores selling that for me. Facts. I was selling soda in high school because my high school didn't have soda. So I would freeze up the soda the night before, bring it in, and sell it right in front of the vending machine. Word. Facts. Real live hustle. Like, hustle is it's not, you know what I'm saying? You can't be scared. You got to put your pride to the side. Like, it's not just about the hustle. It's about not being afraid of rejection and people telling you no. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the main thing. So these jobs taught me that having your hustle is the most important thing. Because after all of this, I ended up going to sell CDs. I started doing music. I started rapping, boom, and thought that was going to do it. Didn't really do it. Like, I was spending mad money in the studio and all of that, and the money I was getting back, it wasn't it. So I realized I was losing money. So then I started like my clothing brand, and then ever since then, it's just been going crazy. But the CDs is really what took me to the next level because I had to go grind and learn that hustle and go out and go chase it every single day. There was nobody that's like forcing me to go do it, or it's like something I had to go do, and I made myself do it. You know what I'm saying? Took it to the next level. We was going out there. When we were gonna make another video and talk about the numbers and how much I was making selling CDs and all that kind of stuff, but just know that it was great money, but it was also, dangerous because you outside, like in the city, crazy ass people be out there, like, so, you live, you learn, and And you get to adopt. And once you get to hustle around like goons and wild people like that, it makes your hustle so strong. So whenever you go anywhere else, everything is just easy. Everything is easy. So at this point, it's easy for me to kind of sell anything at any point in time. But it all started from learning these hustles, starting at a young age, grinding, thugging it out, going to these jobs, realizing your value and your worth. Because if you don't realize your value and your worth and you just keep working jobs and you don't know you're valuable somewhere else, that's when you get stuck. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to take that leap and just give something a chance. Somebody's telling you about an opportunity. Maybe you don't got to quit your job right away. Give it a chance. Call out. Give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? See what happens. Challenge yourself. And then you never know what's going to happen after that. You feel me? Facts. So that's why I stopped working 9 to 5s. And I realized that chasing your dream is going to get you certain things that you really want in life. You know what I'm saying? But you got to stay committed and you got to stay consistent. You feel me? Got to have faith. You got to believe. That's the thing. And you got to try to build up a team because it's hard to do it by yourself. If you're trying to make like $1 million or 100,000 and stuff like that, making it by yourself is a little bit difficult. So you got to try to build up a team. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get back to the other videos, the food reviews. We're going to get back to the grabber spliff videos. That should be, I'm here, I'm back. I'm about to give y'all some action, you know what I'm saying? Facts. But just do me a favor. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like the video real quick. Do a little like, tap on that little thumbs up. And comment. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about 9 to 5 jobs. You feel me? What y'all think about settling. What y'all think about chasing your dream. What you think about the hustle. If y'all have any grind, comment. Let me know what's up, man. Let me know what's shaking out here, y'all. We active, man. I'm going to see y'all next time. We're going to keep these things rolling. You heard? We out of here.